Akinderu Fatai, the Honorable Commissioner for Housing, representing Mr. Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
I'm here to represent Mr. Governor, who is presently, as we speak, presenting to the Lagos State Assembly the 2024 budget, and he has graciously asked me to represent him. He would have loved to be here, and he has not missed a session since we started this. And this robust discussion will be conveyed to him immediately after we concluded. I now go back to read this press. It gives me great pleasure to join professionals and stakeholders in the goods industry at this 4th edition of the Lagos Real Estate Marketplace Conference and exhibition organized to provide insight into the investment opportunities in the real estate sector in Lagos State. I'm happy to note that this conference, which started 4 years ago, has become a veritable platform for key industry players in the business sector to review trends within the profession and provide possible and sustainable solutions to identify and emerging challenges. The themes for this year's conference: real estate regulations, a panacea for disaster mitigation and recovery in the built industry, is quite apt as it escapulates the state dedication to fostering an environment of regulatory excellence and resilience within the real estate industry. This does not only propel the industry forward, but also contribute significantly to the advancement of our shared goal as a community. As we convene today, the urgency of addressing the impact of well-regulated real estate sector is more apparent than ever. The built industry, a cornerstone of social and economic progress. Our cities bear witness to the repercussions of unregulated development and the vulnerability of inadequately constructed structure to the force of the nation. This conference will also stand as a testament to the collective acknowledgement that a strategic, comprehensive approach to real estate regulation is not a luxury, but an imperative for sustainable growth. We embark on a journey to explore how effective regulation can act as a shield, fortifying society against the avoidable challenges posed by unregulated development. Real estate regulation, in its traditional sense, has often been seen as the framework of rules and guidelines governing transactions and developments within the industry. Today, we shall lend ourselves to view regulation through a different lens, an instrument of change, innovation, and resilience. Our deliberation will span the spectrum from the review and enhancement of building codes to the encouragement of sustainable practices and the cultivation of a culture that prioritizes disaster resilience in every facet of the built industry. A significant step that we have taken in this regard was the signing of the amended National Law in February last year. This law recognizes the pivotal role which real estate and regulation plays in disaster investigation. It is extremely important that we continue to emphasize the need for all players in the build sector to avoid undermining established rules, processes, and procedures, but abide by all regulations guiding real estate practice, including additional laws and other related regulations. Through comprehensive regulation, we can expedite the building process, ensuring structural integrity so that individuals and families can restore their homes and livelihood promptly. Also, by implementing measures such as licensing and certification, which is being undertaken by Rasrera, we can ensure that professionals in the business industry adhere to ethical standards and possess the necessary expertise. This will not only ensure consumer confidence, but also promote fair competition and quality assurance. As a government, we are resolute in our determination to ensure full implementation of all zero tolerance policies against non or partial compliance with national laws and regulations and standards in the industry in order to sustain investors' confidence in the real estate sector. Furthermore, in order to minimize the risk of disasters and enhance the resilience of structures, it has become compulsory for relevant authorities to require individuals and organizations to purchase insurance coverage against natural disasters. We will adopt a holistic approach that combines regulatory measures with other strategies to achieve more comprehensive disaster mitigation and recovery outcomes. Real estate regulation, when wielded effectively, becomes a shield against the vagaries of the industry. It begins with the establishment of stringent building codes and standards that ensure our structures are not just habitats but fosters capable of withstanding the tumultuous wind, flood, and quakes that nature may unleash. Through systematic zoning and land use policy, we can intelligently plan our urban space, steering development away from high-risk areas and minimizing the potential for disaster-induced damage. As I conclude, let us all know that prioritizing safety, enforcing building codes, and promoting transparency, we can create resilient communities that are better equipped to withstand and recover from disasters. Let us work hand in hand to advocate for robust real estate regulation, for it is through our collective effort that we can build a safer and more sustainable future. As we embark on this intellectual journey over the next 2 days, I encourage you all to engage wholeheartedly, share insight, and challenge conventional wisdom. The diversity of thought and experience within this room is our greatest asset. And it is through the exchange of ideas that we will uncover innovative solutions and forge a path toward a more resilient, sustainable future. I congratulate the Special Advisor on Housing, Barrister Barakat Odunuga Bakari, and our team for successfully organizing this year's conference and exhibition. I wish you all a fruitful deliberation. Thank you for listening.